We cannot be born into poverty. But poverty is not what determines fate. What makes the difference is the mind. One has aspirations, the other does not. From there, the cause is different. Suppose there are two friends living in the same poor neighborhood. Both want to change their lives. One studies hard, works seriously, and is willing to overcome temptation. The other also has dreams, but is lazy, just wants to eat fast. And then death appears as a shortcut. The same aspirations, but different actions. That is the difference in cause. Co cộng condition bằng effect. The first person sows good causes, still meets good conditions, kind friends, friends, positive environment, reaps good results. Success, happy slowly. The second is how bad karma ceiling, when the bad conditions convert, being discovered, being filmed on camera, a bad results being caught, being sentenced. The results do not come slowly. The results are just waiting for the conditions. And when the conditions come, IT will never politely knock on the door. PDCH ICLA analysis. WHI people still at over bad causes. Not everyone is evil from the beginning. But many people deceive themselves with the silence of the results. No one has caught me yet, so I am not wrong. I did IT because of the circumstances. Or people do worse things than me. They do not understand. Cause and effect are not judged by emotions or circumstances. IT operates according to the law, silent, precise, and impartial. True story. A death that was not unexpected. I had a friend who passed away on a cold morning. No warning, no illness. The night before, he drank as usual, and the next morning, he never woke up again. People say, unexpected death, I think differently. IT was the result of a long series of causes that were overlooked. Drinking continuously for how many years? Entertaining guests bad times that day, regardless of health. Hospitalized many times, but still did not stop. Advice ignore, a cold night, one done too much drinking, the final fate appeared. The result passed away at the age of 45. Not unexpected. That is the law. Decoding cause, condition, effect, not at all spiritual, but very scientific. Cause is your choice every day. From the way you think, speak, and act. Condition is the environment, circumstances, people you meet, opportunities that come. Fact is the combination of the two above, appearing when conditions are sufficient. Good seeds sown in fertile soil, watered, cared for, will grow into trees. Bad seeds, no matter how much care is taken, will not bloom. But you add what you overkept, you re. Many people think that running a business is a matter of the market, money, or strategy. But the true business is an exaggerated projection of the cause that the owner has sown. A company can be superficially successful for years, but the real results will be clearly revealed after a number of years, when the seeds silently sown from the beginning begin to bear fruit. Một OVK people recruiter. The leader is the first to sow. If you recruit talented but destroying people, you are sowing a toxic mental virus into the team. On the contrary, if you prioritize recruiting people with attitude and responsibility, you are sowing trust and reshaping long-term stability. Lesson: people don't just work, they spread. A positive person spreads professionalism. A negative person rottens the environment. Quick test suggestion. If an employee like I is cloned into 100 people, will your company will collapse? Hired over kept value red trust. There are businesses that only care about making money. So profitable ethics. Lead customers, exaggerate advertising, make poor quality products. They may sell products in the first year, but by the third or fourth year, customers turn away. Reputation is broken. Employees quit. Customers boycott. The system collapses. On the contrary, there are businesses that steadfastly keep their promises. Even though the profit is less, they sell real value. As a result, customers come back and introduce new people. Trust is something that cannot be bought. IT can only be sound. Profit is the leaf, value is the root. Sell the right value, the chỉ will lie long. But at overkept leadership style, rip team spirit. There are two types of leadership. The pointing, ordering, supervising with fear type. The leading, sharing, inspiring type. The boss self-control, reaps coping. The boss self-listening, reaps loyalty. The boss self-trust, reaps creativity. The boss specialty reaps passivity. A famous businessman once said, employees don't leave their jobs, they leave their bosses. At overkept management habits, reap efficiency. A business is like a machine, but the engine is daily management habits. The boss doesn't have regular meetings, see the team loses direction. No clear delegation of authority, everyone pushes responsibility. No recognition, no recording, no ease, just work for the sake of IT. If a leader shows laziness in management, the whole system will be in chaos. On the contrary, a leader with a clear work schedule, transparent evaluation, and fair handling will reap stability, trust, and automation in operation. Reap unity. Many businesses fail not because of a lack of good products, but because the team does not understand each other, does not agree. Leaders rarely say, do not convey a clear vision. Employees feel they are just working machines. No one understands what they are building, so the team falls apart. On the contrary, leaders often inspire civilism to fix E. The team sees them as an important part of the great journey. A business can survive without capital, without customers, but cannot survive without solidarity. At OVKEP, the CBO, they must create the condition. Sometimes business have done a lot of good things, but have not yet reaped the fruit. Ask yourself, have you delivered real value to the market? Have you created enough charm for customers to come to you? Have you developed a system to receive growth? If the cause is good but the fate has not come yet, don't be discouraged. Continue to nurture the soil, cultivate the environment, create many connections. The fruit will come. Lessons learned. What you have kept, you at the kept a business. Don't just focus selling sell trust. Don't just hire good people, hire the right people. Don't just search GDP inspiration. Don't just focus on increasing revenue. Build a long-term foundation. A business is not a short-term money-making game, but a long-term planting journey. So right, you will not only reap the fruit, but also reap the trust, reputation, and legacy. I have salveo te havente repeat a lesson on patience. Perhaps this is a common concern that many people wake up had or a good life. I have lived a good life, try hard, did not harm anyone. But why am I still poor, still struggling, still not seeing any success? Một the truth, you have only some cause, not enough faith. You are like a farmer who kept had or sows good seeds, but only watered them for a few days and wants to pick the fruit. The tree needs time to take root, absorb nutrients, and have enough sunlight and rain to be able to bloom. The same goes for people. You need to sow more faith, learn more knowledge, expand your relationship, be less jealous, focus on yourself. Increase discipline, improve health, take care of your mind. Don't ask when will you reap, ask have I done enough? Một example, the mother selling bread. I once met a single mother who kept had or worked up at Bonham every day to sell bread, raising 2 children that study. For more years, not a single day off. Everyone sympathized, but life was difficult. Someone asked, why do you lie well but still suffer so much? I said you are sowing, but don't stop. One day, your children will be the sweet fruit you deserve. By years later, one child passed the university entrance exam, went to work and changed the whole family's life. That mother did not sow in despair. She sowed with love, with sweat, and she reaped with tears and smiles. Một lessons learned. Good cause but not in affinity. The fruit has not come yet. Don't give up halfway through the journey. The rest often come when you most want to stop. Living a good life is a slow-yielding investment, but IT is definitely profitable. Hi, those who kept had or think they escaped the karma never forget the address. Have you ever seen someone doing bad things but still living happily? Corrupt official for decades without being exposed. Businesses that deceive customers still sell like hotcakes. People fake hat or lie a fake life and trample on others, climb to high positions. Many people bitterly say, why is evil rewarded? No, we are only looking at a short frame. High fame of the truth. The results have not come because the fate has not come. A crime can take place silently for many years. But does not mean IT disappears. Just one piece of fate, a piece evidence is revealed. A person dares to denounce. A camera accidentally records. The result will immediately appear. Karma can come late, but it comes very precisely. High on next collapses. In fact, the retribution appears at the right time. A CEO was arrested right after announcing huge profits. A famous star's reputation collapsed because of an old scandal that was brought up again. A family was broken because of mistakes that their parents had hidden for many years. All of them thought they had escaped, but thinking to escape is the illusion of those who kept had or sought bad karma, but lived in temporary luck. Batching example, the man and his crime in his youth. I once heard a story about a successful, wealthy man with a happy family. But for many years, he always lived in insecurity because he was young. He had tricked a close friend into bankruptcy. No one knew, but he remembered every detail. Every night, he still woke up in the middle of the night. His heart pounding, his sweat cold. He escaped justice, but not the court of conscience. Conclusion of the Vekepo worlds. The sour they have not reaped, for the sour I know they have not repay. Good people, don't be discouraged. You just need more time and more affinity. Happiness will come to you if you don't stop sowing and don't stop living right. But people don't rejoice. You can today escape next month, but you can escape for life. The cause has been sown, the fruit quietly ripening. And when the fruit comes, IT won't be easy. Examine yourself every day. What am I sowing? What motive am I living by?